The Triple B Podcast would like to invite you to come break bread with your brothers. If you like what you're hearing on the show, if you think we missed the mark, or if we got it all wrong, reach out to us on social media. We can be reached on Twitter at triple_B_pod or search Brothers Breaking Bread Podcast. We are the Brothers Breaking Bread on Facebook, and our email is brothersbreakingbreadpod@gmail.com. Further descriptions are in the show notes. Like, follow, friend, do all that good stuff, and please never forget to break bread with your brothers.
How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. What up? How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. What up? How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. What up?
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Brothers Breaking Bread Podcast in the house. Hey,
We'll have a little potluck. It'll be good.
Yeah, let's make it happen. Let's not just talk about it.
this is a beautiful thing, man. It's all this blackness, and we all just getting together, we playing dominoes, we eating, we drinking.
Food is always just the extra, man.
They deprive these people of their basic human rights, and we call ourselves Americans. We're supposed to be above all this.
They'll fake the crisis. They'll make it seem way out of proportion.
We brothers, we breaking bread.
How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. What up?
Trying to hold it all together, man. Life is moving fast right now, man. So it's good to have everybody come through.
I love that, man. I love it a lot more than I could say to you guys.
I see the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through to make those rainbows in my mind. When I think of you sometime, and I want to spend some time with you, just the two of us.
Hey, Brothers Breaking Bread in the house. Skeleton Crew in effect. We here.
We
Triple
can
B.
make it if we try.
Just the two of us. Hey, these niggas didn't answer the phone. These niggas didn't answer the phone. Oh, so it's just Joe and me. Podcasting on Saturday. Just the two of us. What's going on, man? What's going on?
Chilling.
As y'all heard that song come in, it's time for another special Skeleton Crew episode. I guess everybody's asleep or laid up or I don't know.
We don't normally do Saturday nights.
Yeah, we don't normally. Yeah, we got away from that for this very reason. But Joe had a very important thing to do today. So
I did.
He did. So we'll get into that. Yeah. Happy Buzz of Doom, Joe Jeff. KC Stork here. What's going on, fam? How you doing?
Eventful day.
Talk about it.
Eventful week. Lot was flying around. It was a wild week, man. It was just a lot. It was a lot.
It's a lot.
So first and foremost, I had my baby's birthday last weekend. So I talked about the preparations to go. I actually went and did it. So it's successful. She did turn 8.
Nice.
It was official. You know what I'm saying? Had a nice little birthday party down in the Dallas region of Texas, and drove on back, got prepared for the state track meet.
All right.
So that was happening today. So it was a one-day affair. Usually it's a 2-day affair, but due to COVID, they've kind of made some restrictions to streamline it to 1 day, which has positives and negatives about it.
Right.
But I took 2 relays, girls 4x1 and girls 4x2. They performed well. I don't think they they didn't perform as well this week as they did last week, at least in the 4x2. 4x1 was about where it was.
Okay.
And so we took 5th in the state in the 4x2 and 3rd in the state in the 4x1. So
Nice.
a successful day. We were hoping to be on the top of the podium, but we'll take being, you know what I'm saying, on the risers. You know what I'm saying?
So your athletes, are they sophomores, juniors?
3 seniors and 2 juniors. So there was kind of we kind of mixed and matched between the 2 relays.
Okay.
A little bit, but yeah, 3 seniors and 2 juniors. So again, the 2 juniors will come back next year, and we're going to look to reload. And then I got some boys that narrowly missed state by 2 spots. So hopefully I'll be able to bring boys and girls next year. We'll see.
Good shit, man. Good shit, coach.
So then on top of that, I'm going back down to Texas after a long, arduous negotiation. Source of my side eye, man. I need this thing to be final.
I feel you, dog.
I need this thing to be finalized. I need the shit in paper, print. These are the dates, and these are the amounts, and then that just be it. And I don't have to talk about it. I don't have to negotiate. I don't have to. It ain't no question. Hey, it's nice. It's there. Go check it out. That's you do what you want to do with your little chunk. These are my dates. Let that be that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to negotiate no more.
Bruh, I guess I can make this joke. We've already talked about me and Lady Lavender, but you've been going through this longer than our relationship lasted.
Really?
Just about. It's been a year.
Well, officially, our first episode was the week that it started.
Yeah. It's been a minute.
Y'all were together in the Nicaraguan days.
I guess you're right. But it's only, I guess, as far as officially, you guys were separated.
It's been, the larger shit has been going on for,
I guess that's what I guess
longer than I care to acknowledge, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But, okay, well, yeah, you're right. As far as the official, put it on paper, take this shit to trial, you're right.
No, I quit.
Yeah.
No más.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, that was episode 1. Yeah. Go back, people. Go back and listen to episode 1. Check out the check-in.
You will understand the source of his side eye for sure.
Boy, there was some angst there, and it hasn't gotten better. It has not.
Hey, but we're gonna look at the positive. Keep you positive. You about to hit the road, get your baby for the summer.
In the track paradigm, I am at the finish line. I'm trying to lean.
You try, don't stumble.
I'm trying to lean, but yeah, I don't.
Hey, what's that video of them 2 Karens that are holding hands as they cross the finish line? That black woman come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Hey, nigga, don't do it.
I've seen that happen for real track meet.
Yeah, nigga, don't do it.
Yeah, so after a bit of negotiation and you know what I'm saying, calling bluffs and posturing, I will have kids for the summer. So that will start. I'm headed down this weekend. I'll pick them up Tuesday, and my summer will begin. So that is quite the blessing.
Good.
Quite the blessing. So what's up with you, homeboy?
You know me, man. I'm pretty even kill around here, man. My daughter, speaking of kids, she'll be back. She comes back home tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. She'll be back in Kansas City for the summer.
Cool.
Very happy about that. She's very excited and wanting to come home, but like I said, she took her MCAT, so she's still nervous and waiting and all that good stuff. So we're gonna do our best to keep her mind off of that information.
We used to talk about bringing her on as a guest. What happened to that?
We can do it. Now that she's home and she's free, she always talking about she's busy. So I'm be like, hey, summertime, you ain't got no job.
That's right. Yeah. She ain't doing no internship or nothing.
Not this summer. I think she probably get like a little easy job. Cause she still wants to. I think she's gonna take some online courses for the summer, like one course. But she said she's really going to try to take a breather. This semester is real hard with schoolwork and also prepping for the MCAT. So she said she's going to take a little time off, but not too much because she still has the goal of being done with school come next year. So that is the goal.
Yeah.
On the med school.
Is that going to be 4 years?
It's like 3.5.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You reminded me. So my 14-year, well, soon to be, she's still 13. She'll be 14 next month. Mm-hmm. Was asking me if she should get a job in Kansas City this summer, and I was like, "Be a kid." Like,
I know, man. My twins, man. Like, I'm on them about that. They're always sending me posts and shit about how they at work and doing this, and then they working out, and I'm like, I said, I get it. Having money is good, man, but enjoy being a teenager. Enjoy it. It only comes around once.
She ain't 14 yet. What
I know.
are you taking my jobs for? Like, chill. What are we doing?
I mean, you want to tip your hat to it, but you also want to be like, hey, enjoy your free time. Because
plus I want to,
you want your time too,
I want to say, I want to travel and do. I refuse to work this summer. Mm-hmm. Took money out of my own pocket, you know what I'm saying, because I want to maximize my time with them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna make sure she do the same.
Yeah. Yes, I'll tell these knuckleheads. Yeah, like they got to take some time off work because we got to go back to Colorado. Zakia will be here. Gonna try to get my oldest boy, Ahmad, to drive up here, or I'll fly him up here, and we gonna drive to Colorado so my mom can see her grandbaby. She hasn't seen all of them together for a long time.
Was that Denver or what part?
Aurora.
Aurora, where is that?
Shit.
That's north of it. That's a suburb, isn't it?
It's like a little suburb.
That's where the Batman Dark Knight Rises shooting was.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's like she's seen like all her grandchildren individually, but it's been I don't know how long. I mean, Ellis wasn't even born the last time she saw all her grandchildren together. So it was just Grant. So yeah, it's been a minute. We got to make that happen. School. Matter of fact, after we get off of here, I'm gonna take a practice test, go to bed, and get up and try to take a test in the morning, and then try to take 2 days to myself, and then start back up. We was talking about marriage, right? So there was a Facebook. I should have asked you this in the pregame. We both been married. I more than you. I've been married twice.
Well, so mine might have spanned longer. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I've been married twice. Yours is much longer. Yeah. How do you feel about women asking men to marry them?
I understand that we are moving towards a more gender fluid society. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I just feel like some things should still be gender specific. I don't know.
I feel you. Now, do you like when you see it? Are you like you frown upon it? Or do you think the woman is desperate?
I mean, I think it would probably be, case by case, and I think the stigma would be desperate.
Right. And I probably should backtrack. There was a friend, and she had this Facebook post, and it turned into this woman's so desperate. This man, and then even got to a thing where the man must be feminine and not be masculine and all this other shit. And I was just like,
oh boy got picked up by his girlfriend.
Yeah, like that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I was my thing was, so why isn't it desperate when a man asks a woman to marry him? Because
I think there should be some desperation. I think you should be desperate for your spouse, and if you're not desperate for him, you might need to back the fuck up.
I should hit you up. I could have. Yeah, I could have used that line. That's nice. And I'm also too like it's weird when you see it because once again, fluid gendered, whatever the fuck. But traditional roles are still kind of somewhat stuck in the back of my head, as liberal as I am, whatever. But I just never thought of the woman being desperate when I saw that. But I don't know. I just thought about that. Anyway.
I could get that being the takeaway from people who are not in the know.
That too. I thought I brought that up too. I'm like, I don't know.
But I mean, to each their own. I mean, people do what they want to do. And, if it works for them, I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's what I was on. But it was a whole.
But now, if you ask me if a woman proposed to me,
now what if she picked you up and spun you around as she proposed?
I just gaggled. I don't know if I've dated the woman who could do that to me yet. Maybe one or two. I don't know.
You ain't no little nigga. Not at all. Neither one of us.
Come over here. Let me give you a hug.
Yeah, dog. If a woman's that strong and she asks to marry you, you better just say yes, dog, and then leave the house and figure it out. You can come to my spot. We can figure out how you gonna escape, nigga.
Fucking knuckle up.
You said what?
I dare your ass. I dare your ass to say no.
Yeah. You
gonna marry? Like you gonna eat your cornbread?
You gonna
marry me?
You gonna eat something, nigga. It ain't gonna be cornbread.
Get you a knuckle sandwich.
Oh shit. Nah, man, it was just funny. It was funny.
I'd be uncomfortable, bro.
And so a little self-disclosure here. I did have a woman ask me for my hand in marriage, like right before my second deployment. Mm-hmm. And it was weird. Like at first when she got down on the knee and everything, I said, "What are you doing?" But you said context matters, though, right? That was the thing of desperation, because it was like me and her. If me and her had been good and tracking and like in a good relationship, I may have said yeah, but we weren't there. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, "Well, you're leaving, and if something happens to you," and I'm just like, "You starting this the wrong way. I'm good. Could you get up, please, ma'am? This is uncomfortable."
Damn, that must have been awkward.
It was, cause I started laughing because I thought she was joking. I said, "What? We really doing this? Okay. Oh, get up, please. Could you get up? Thank you."
Dude, if the shoe's on the other foot, though, that should be wild too, though.
Yeah, but then it's funny too, though, right? Because then if you a man, the woman says no, you get clowned, right? You know what I'm saying? Or you gonna stay in the relationship? And it's like, nobody can win. Nobody can win in this world. Everybody's perfect.
I mean, I don't know. I've only done it once.
I've done it twice, and each time they said yes.
And I knew what the answer was gonna be before I asked. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I don't know, man.
I don't know. That's a tough one. Maybe when we get more brothers breaking bread on, we can maybe get a lady on here too next time and decipher it and see how they feel about that. Speaking of, before we get into it, I'm not going to use her full government name. I'm just going to say we had a listener who listened to the last episode when we got into some things as far as like morality clauses, anti-melanation, short bus defense, fucking trauma Olympics, and then one of our listeners, Kimberly, I'll just use her first name. I didn't ask her if it's okay to use her whole government. I probably should have figured that out, but we definitely will take the time to thank listeners when they give us feedback, and also what she did was send me some picture ideas from her website. She used her website to build some pictures as far as like t-shirts, 3 t-shirts, and one was a coffee cup. And I shared it with the fellas, and we're definitely going to look down the line as far as like trying to get this going, especially get Joe this Morality Clause 2021 t-shirt, get that popping for him. So we really want to say...
Got a paper with a frowny face going through a shredder.
I like
morality clause.
I mean, the short bus defense, that might get you in trouble, but I definitely like the Trauma Olympics sweatshirt.
Yeah, the Trauma Olympics sweatshirt.
That was on point.
That goes hard.
That was on point. So
I think the anti-melanated one, I just think that needs context. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's definitely one. It could be a good conversation starter, though, because somebody's going to be like, well, what is that?
Because if I just got a coffee cup that says anti-melanated, it might seem like I'm anti-melanated. And I'm like, nah, we trying to stop anti-melanation.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all saying all this racist stuff, man. That's anti-melanated, bro. Why you against the blackness?
You know.
But
that's our answer to anti-Semitic. You know
there we go. There you go. But hey, Kim, we really appreciate it. Thank you, and I definitely will get back to you.
Hey, the shirt. Yeah, man, I'm really looking at that.
Now I ain't gonna lie though. When she first sent it to me, and it was just all white people in the clothes, I was like, "What they make? Somebody already had this idea?" And then she had to explain to me what it was.
And it looked like it was a white person holding an anti-melanated cup.
I was confused at first, nigga. I was like, hold on, what is this? What are you sending me? Where'd you find this at?
Hey, but the thought that went into that's awesome.
It's very, very good, very good.
It blew me away.
Yeah,
honestly.
Even if we the only ones to buy the shirts, we gonna get this shit made. So whatever.
We need. Hey, hold on. You getting that website started, ain't you?
The website?
Get that class.
That's my class. And once I'm done, like I said, I hate web development. But I would do it for us for sure. A side project to work on and build my skills up.
Absolutely.
All right, let's get into it. Senate Republicans block a plan for an independent commission on the January 6th. I like how they call it a Capitol riot, not the fucking insurrection. But by the time it's all said and done, and my grandkids learn about this, in history books, it's going to be the January 6th March for Freedom. That's what I'm saying, dog. The way this shit gets softer and fucking softer each time they put it on the news, bruh.
I'm gonna be a pep rally. That's what it was.
The January 6th pep rally for Trump, nigga. That's what it's gonna be, bro. Bipartisan legislation to establish an independent commission to investigate the January 6th attack on U.S. Capitol has failed in the Senate as Republicans staged their first filibuster since President Biden took office to block the plan. The final vote Friday was 54-35, but Republicans with it. I hate America, dog. 54 to. Nigga. If you go to a basketball game, they're going to start filibustering the basketball game. Yeah, y'all niggas only scored 35 points, but y'all won. What? Huh? Anyway, 54-35, but Republicans will tell the votes necessary to bring the bill up for debate. Just 6 GOP senators joined with Democrats, leaving the measure short of the 60 votes needed to proceed.
I need to figure out what shit needs 51 votes and what shit needs 60 votes. Like, I don't get it.
I don't get, nigga. You better than me. You know. I lean on you heavy.
I think the from what I was thinking is to break the filibuster. I think you need 60.
Correct.
And so this might, but
nigga, this is like when you go to basketball court and in the middle of a game, what they call it when you got to win by 2?
Yeah, I win by 2. I don't know.
I forget what they call that shit, dog. But it's like, but usually you go to most courts, they say, hey, you got to call that shit before you start the game. But you go to some places and they be like deuces or whatever the fuck. You got to win. You got to win. Yeah, you got to win by 2, nigga. I'm like, wait a minute, you can't just call that shit in the middle of the game, nigga.
Yeah.
That's what this feels like, dog. It's just like nigga, deuces, huh?
Well, no, yeah, they got Senate rules.
I get it, but the Senate rules hurt my brain. Joe?
Yeah, I know. I don't get it. I need to probably understand it a little bit better.
Like I said, but you don't understand.
But I think it has something to do with the filibuster, probably, because I think it takes 60 to kill the filibuster. And I guess they decided if they didn't kill the filibuster, motherfuckers going to filibuster, it wasn't a point in doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure on that.
Yep, but in the House approved the measure 252 to 175 last week, with 35 Republicans joining all Democrats in support of the plan. Old bitch McConnell had dismissed the proposal as a purely political exercise, given that 2 Senate committees are already looking into the events of January 6th. In remarks from the Senate floor Thursday, McConnell called into question how much more a commission would be able to unearth. But Benghazi, right?
Yeah, no doubt. We need to get the bottom of Benghazi.
We gotta get Benghazi. We gotta figure out the email servers, nigga. We gotta figure all this shit out first, right? But yeah. A bunch of white people showed up and stormed the Capitol. They good. They good.
We already had an impeachment trial, and
I mean, now I'm gonna give a good speech afterwards.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you why I voted against the removal, and it's gonna be good. Just let you know. So I'm. It's all crap, man. It's all political. Fuck them niggas.
Fuck them niggas, indeed. Welcome to the party, Texas. Niggas want to be out Missouri.
Old West.
Texas lawmakers send permit-free gun-carrying legislation to the governor's desk. And, yeah, I forgot that, and Joe brought it to my attention in the pregame, but I forgot that Missouri already is a permit-free state.
Yeah.
Which means you don't need any conceal and carry to carry a concealed weapon as long as you're not carrying it into any building where it's marked that a weapon cannot be carried or concealed.
There you have it.
Crazy. I mean, these niggas.
Man. It just sound like Texas should have been had this stuff because it's Texas.
It's Texas.
Cause Texas, they got Texas justice.
Well, I'm glad they got their priorities. I mean, fuck the power grid. Let's make sure we pass bills so niggas can carry guns freely.
Because when the power goes out,
exactly.
The guns. Speaking of which, track and field. There was a pretty cool thing that happened this weekend. There's the East Regional qualifier for the national championship in NCAA Division I. Mm-hmm. And I had an athlete who was there. It was the middle of the race he was supposed to be running. He ended up being the alternate for. But it's big news across track and field. They were running the 4x4, and the lights in the whole stadium just went out in the middle of the race.
Wow.
So they finished the race in the dark, and it was being lit by motherfucking cell phones.
Nigga.
So
that's crazy.
You said the power grid going out. I don't know, man. That's another Republican state, too. So maybe that's why.
Well,
down in Florida.
Big businesses take care of everybody. You know what I'm saying? Deregulation, it's all good, right?
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Especially deregulate my guns.
They say when the lights go out and the gun goes warm or some shit like that. What's that hip hop lyric?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
We about to find out.
Yes, indeed.
Keeping it moving. Chicago mayor sued. You can't freeze out white supporters. So Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot is playing favorites based on race. So says a reporter in a new lawsuit claiming she denied his request for an interview simply because he's white. Thomas Kentanesi? Something, yeah. A reporter with a super conservative news outlet, the Daily super conservative, just sound like racism. News outlet, the Daily Caller, is suing the mayor over her new interview policy. She says she'll only grant one-on-one interviews from journalists of color.
That's what it is. It's super conservative. It is racist. So she said, I ain't fucking with the racists.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how to feel about this. Did you read the letter?
Don't right here. Read the letter. Let me see. I hope I don't get a virus. I was scared to. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. So this is her explanation of it.
You want me to read it? Oh, I know that's a lot to read. It's a lot to read.
There's a lot to read. I don't know. Just to. I mean, she went through and justified that, you know, certain groups have been historically marginalized, and I don't know, especially blacks, women, and her being homosexual woman, homosexual black woman.
Yep.
So I mean, she just felt like she just felt like she wasn't wanting to deal with the bullshit, and then, you know, it's been ingrained where, you know, white men, wasps, if you will have been given, you know, saying the you know, first opportunity to be in these seats in terms of being in press conferences and covering, you know, the city council and that type of thing, or city hall.
Right.
And I think she was just wanting to give opportunities to people of color to do that. Which I don't have a problem with that, but at the same time, and I think there's news media outlets who just choose to send who they want to send, and they happen to send the same people that they've been sending, which happen to be white men.
Right.
And so she's just like, I want more diversity in that, because I think another thing she cited was, this is the voice that goes out to the city. So if the city is largely minority, largely women, and has a big chunk of, you know what I'm saying, homosexual people there, to have it being, the story being told through the lens of a heterosexual white male is probably maybe not fair to the administration.
Right.
And she wants them to be, you know, so she wants to be voiced, to be heard by people who might be a little more sympathetic to the cause. So, I mean, I get the rationale for wanting to do it. I just don't know if that's supported by the First Amendment.
Yeah, I don't. First Amendment, I'm sure there's some state and federal laws that probably...
I think it was the 14th Amendment, too, equal protection.
Yeah.
So...
I mean, and I agree with you, and I like what she says here. We'll start here. At the 2 year anniversary of my inauguration, I am issuing a challenge to you. Hire reporters of color, and especially women of color, to cover Chicago politics, and City Hall in particular. If you only have a white reporter covering City Hall, make sure there's a person of color working with them as well. There are plenty of talented women reporters of color in Chicago for you to hire from, and that pool of talent is growing all the time. And I get what she's trying to do, but oof, this is a tough one. You know what I'm saying? It's a tough one.
So I want to call our Chicagoan contributor.
Yes.
One Gator Bell, and ask him to come, you know, speak on it. He had prior engagements, so he wasn't able to do it. He said next time maybe. But he seems to be a little disenfranchised or disenchanted with Lightfoot also.
Yeah,
and not for this though.
No, I know she's definitely had some issues as far as with the police, and some statements she's made regarding the police. Yeah, I mean,
well, what he's concerned about is she is trying to make it illegal to sell alcohol past 10 p.m.
Oh, you know, I know Gator Bell don't fuck with that at all.
No, you're not on that. No,
that nigga got a nigga that wear a Hennessy State.
Hennessy State does. Yes, he does.
Hennessy State sweatshirt is not gonna be down with you stopping to sell alcohol at 10 p.m. My nigga, no,
not at all.
No,
he said the late shift niggas need their little taste, and I was like, well, the late shift niggas might have to plan ahead. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Shit, you better.
So I think it's currently midnight. If she wants to push it, you know, I don't know, man. I was like, these niggas in Chicago just getting drunk.
Yeah.
At 11:55 and running over to the next neighborhood and shooting niggas over in K-Town. I don't know whatever.
I don't know what's happening.
Neighborhood they be. I don't know. I'm not. Look. Don't get me fucked up in the game. Next time I walk into Chicago, please don't shoot me.
Please.
I don't know what color to wear, in what neighborhood.
No. I got a lot of...
Try not to drink before you start bucking. That's all. 10 o'clock, that might be... I don't know.
Oh,
Life
shit.
has the answer. But I think Gator gonna vote against her.
I didn't hear about that one. But that's
Yeah, that was in a separate chat group, man. So
that's crazy. What was it? Kansas? Don't they stop at like 12 o'clock?
Well, yeah, Kansas. I mean, they're definitely more conservative when it comes to alcohol sales in Missouri.
Yeah. I mean, they just recently started letting fucking the gas stations sell full strength beer. That just happened last year and a half ago.
Yeah, and I know they don't do it on Sundays, and they don't. I don't think they sell it in grocery stores.
No, they do not.
Yeah, so I mean,
no sir. That was when I moved to Kansas. Was there for Kansas for a little bit. That was a hard lesson. And the liquor stores, they open up late as fuck too. I'm not late, but like later than what you expect. So you want to get to on Sunday you trying to watch the Chiefs game, or Saturday you trying to watch college football. And, I'm run to the store right quick.
You got like a 45-minute window to get in there and get out.
Yeah, and them doors be locked.
21st Amendment, people. 21st Amendment. They put it back on the state. So
yes, sir. What we got going in here? We got some random news going on. Well, I guess we keep it rolling though. I don't know if y'all heard. If you said you heard about Central Park Karen, the OG Karen, Amy Cooper. She is. Every time I read this, I chuckle, dog. Why this is something? Files racial discrimination lawsuit against former employer. The Central Park Karen, who was filmed last summer calling the police on a black bird watcher and accusing him of attacking her, is now suing her former employer for racial discrimination. Amy Cooper is accusing the former employer, Franklin Templeton, of depicting her as a privileged white female Karen. The lawsuit claims the company didn't interview Amy nor her victim, Christian Cooper, during this investigation.
What does she need to be interviewed for when the shit was all over Earth?
Nigga, all on tape.
Nigga, if that's not white privilege, I don't know what the fuck is. You get a pass. Niggas gave you a pass. Man, give a bitch a she gonna take a mile, right?
No, hold on, bro. In the federal suit filed in Manhattan court, Amy argues that she did not. Nigga, I can't read this without laughing. Amy argues that she did not call the police on Christian because of his race, even though in the video she states several times, "An African American man is attacking me."
Nigga, she said, I'm about to call the police, and I'm going to tell them that an African American man is accosting me in the park. Do what you like.
And then she got on the phone and did that shit.
And then went ahead and then turned it up to fucking 12 with the fucking theatrics.
And then the poor let's not forget the poor dog that's just trying to get away and just fucking dangling from the leash because this bitch is choking the shit out of him as he's trying to get free. Says she was frightened by the man who was an overzealous bird watcher that engaged in the feud between dog lovers and bird watchers. Your dog was off the leash in the part of the park where you have to have a leash on your dog, bitch.
This nigga gave her a pass.
Yeah, and we talked about that.
She called his ass overzealous.
We talked about that.
Who's the fucking zealot in this situation, man?
And that's why I say, nigga, I get it. He didn't want no more interviews. He didn't want no more problems. But you got to take that shit to trial. Take that shit to trial, nigga.
Take that shit to trial.
Because now this bitch act like she the victim.
Yes. She like the fucking final level Karen at the end of the game, nigga. She's
the final boss, nigga.
She's the boss. She's the Karen boss.
She just start crying, nigga. Just crying them tears, nigga. And then cops just come out of nowhere and just start beating your ass, nigga.
And she just starts swinging a half-choked dog at you.
Half-choked dog. That's the final move, nigga. It's like Mega Man, nigga. You gotta shoot the cell phone out the bitch's hand. Oh, nigga. I mean, we're laughing about it, dog, but this shit is crazy, dog. This is crazy.
It's fucking nuts.
Dog, like, not even, like, literally a year removed from the incident. May 2020. We in May right now, my nigga. What's happening?
Franklin Templeton better get their best lawyer. They better not fucking fold and give her no severance, man.
Give
Fuck
her
that
nothing.
Shit. Don't give her shit.
Give her shit, nigga. Don't give her nothing but the booze and a motherfucking bill.
Nigga, I don't care. Look, I spend 5 times that shit in lawyers' fees to make sure your ass don't get a cent.
Not a cent. Not a fucking red cent, dog. Ugh. And then, if you lose, when you lose, we sending you the bill, bitch.
Hell yeah.
Anyway. Hey, niggas are sad. I don't care. Bill Cosby denied parole as board says former actor needs to meet more requirements.
Yeah, they don't like that the nigga still claims he was innocent.
Yeah.
They want you to be.
Yeah. They
want you to have contrition before they let you go, huh?
It's hard to have contrition if you say I'm innocent.
Yeah.
Yeah. 83, currently serving 3 to 10 year sentences in prison outside of Philadelphia. I mean, yeah. The board cited Cosby's failure to develop a parole release plan in a negative recommendation by the Department of Corrections as factors to contribute to the decision. The letter stated that Cosby's next interview with the board, it will review and consider whether he has successfully participated in and completed a treatment program for sex offenders and violence prevention. All right. I mean, yep. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to say that. I mean, nigga, I don't know if I want the nigga to die in jail, but yeah, nigga, you gotta be sorry about what you did.
Yeah. I mean, fuck him.
Yeah, that is true. Well, speaking of, I guess they kind of said sorry, but not sorry. Germany agrees to pay Namibia 1.1 billion euros, which is about 940 million pounds. I don't know what that is in dollars, but it's a lot of money.
How about in lira?
That lira? Oh,
fucking Deutschmarks.
I don't know, nigga.
You don't know what it is in lira.
I don't know, bro. It's a lot.
Pesos.
Germany has agreed to pay Namibia as it officially recognized the Hero Nama in genocide at the start of the 20th century, and what Angela Merkel's government says amounts to a gesture of reconciliation, but not legally binding reparations. But so basically, like, yeah, we did some bad shit, but we ain't sorry.
So that's like almost anti-melanation.
Pretty much,
but like partial.
Yeah, but we talked about in the pregame though, right? Like, so this happened in 1904, 1908, and let's see, tens of thousands of men and women and children were shot, tortured, or driven to the Kalahari Desert to starve by German troops between 1904 and 1908. And then we talked about the Holocaust. We talked about
well, yeah, that was. But this is probably the Second Reich. This is leading up to World War I.
Yep.
So the Kaiser Wilhelm and whatnot, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So.
But I guess we talked about in the pregame, I was just talking about how, when it comes to brown and black people, I didn't say it specifically, just kind of how that kind of gets pushed out of the history books, so to speak.
Yeah, I mean, it's the shit we were talking about last week.
That too? Yeah.
It's the shit we were talking about last week. I mean, there's been... I don't know. Trauma Olympics,
bro.
Yeah.
Our aim was and is to find a joint path to genuine reconciliation in remembrance of the victims. The German Foreign Minister Heiko Maas said, in a statement that includes our naming the events of the German colonial era in today's Namibia, and particularly the atrocities between 1904 and 1908, unsparingly and without euphemisms. All right. We'll see. Well, at least they got some money, man. I mean,
we will now officially call these events what they were from today's perspective, a genocide. So,
yeah.
That's ethnic cleansing for your ass. That's what I call ethnic cleansing.
That's
I don't know,
cleansing.
You know, pushing niggas out of the neighborhood. I get that might have fallen into the Webster's Dictionary version. When I hear ethnic cleansing, I think genocide.
Yeah, this is a clear-cut case. You are correct, sir. There's no gray area here, nothing to debate about. You talking about they drove niggas out into the desert to die. That's crazy. And something I didn't know about too, so that's why I put it in the chat group. It's crazy. And someone who's probably not read a history book ever, and you guys can't see this, but in Nashville, I guess
it will be in the show notes though.
It will be in the show notes always. I guess there is Hat Works. I don't know if it's a store or someplace in Tennessee, but they're selling these little, as they call it, Hatsville Work Nashville, patches are here. They turned out great. $5 each. Strong adhesive back. We'll be offering trucker caps soon. Now you might say,
so what you're looking at is fucking Star of David.
Yes.
In the fashion of the pins, like the labels that they put on Jewish people in ghettos.
Yes.
Leading up to the shipping out to the fucking, death camps, the concentration camps during the Holocaust.
Yep.
And they have taken that and they have turned it into something about fucking anti-vaccination and having to wear a mask. Like, that's anti-Semitic.
Like a motherfucker, bro. And once again, always some point in the show where I say, just send the asteroid, dog. This is there ain't never been a better reason to send it. This bitch is smiling big as shit.
Because I think this shit's funny. She's not the only one.
She's not the only one.
Like, they've been on this shit. Like, there's all kind of memes that compare. And what it is, people have big cards for their vaccination, and they're thinking that is resembling the fucking identification cards. Like they feel like there's going to be some sort of reckoning where if you don't have your card that says you have been vaccinated, you're going to go to the fucking Birkenau and the fucking crematoriums or something. I don't know what the fuck they think it's going to be, but I don't know, man. They have just been trying to. They've been so fucking pressed to be.
Oh, so
oppressed. They've been pressed to be oppressed, nigga. That's what it is, man.
Yeah, Trauma Olympics, bro.
Right.
And so,
hold on. We got fucking genocide in Namibia.
Yeah.
There was a fucking genocide in Germany, Poland.
Yep.
And y'all had to wear masks for like 13 months.
And nigga, and not even like a mask. They were just saying. It got to the point where motherfuckers was just saying, just cover your fucking nose and mouth. A shirt, a fucking a do-rag, nigga. We don't care. Just cover your face and mouth. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think those are about equal, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
That's not about the same to me.
Yeah. Watching my mother, father, possibly other family members and friends walking to a gas chamber wearing the Star of David and never seeing them again because they dead. Yeah, it's the same. You're right. Being marched out into a fucking desert to die. You're right. That's the same as having to wear a mask as I go.
But let's not forget that people actually died.
Yeah.
This last year over this disease. Like I know people personally knew that are no longer with us.
I know people who survived, but they were fucked up for a while.
Yeah.
I know one person in particular that still can't taste shit.
So fucking pressed to be oppressed. When you've been the oppressor, like that's really what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You trying to hide your fucking privilege and acting like this shit's analogous. Come on, man.
Oh,
they were fucking thrown on trains.
And I was just going to add for the show, the woman in the picture is actually the owner of this Hatworks, Gigi Gaskins.
I mean, she about to make a fucking killing.
Yeah.
These fuckers are gonna be buying that shit.
Nigga, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like they should really round them motherfuckers up like they did. That's what they really should do. If you got this fucking Star David on and bitch says not vaccinated, they really should round your ass. Yep. Come on, bitch. Come on.
Yeah. Hey.
What is that?
You
What's
want
that
people
noise?
really like? Is that what you want?
Is that gas?
Be careful what you ask for.
But nigga, can you imagine like the Make America Great Again hats are enough, nigga? But could you imagine you out and about eating with your daughters, nigga? You turn around and a nigga with a big ass Star David hat on talking about not vaccinated. I mean, you already know the level of ignorance and racism and anti-Semitism.
Well,
and all the antis.
I would definitely, let that motherfucker do what he gonna do. I'm not getting engaged with that. Like, just
you can't.
If you want to sit here and advertise how stupid you are, do your thing.
Yeah, I mean, you can't. We grown men and we got a little bit to lose. You know what I'm saying? You can't engage that level of ignorance, bro, because they've already went to a place that you don't want to go.
They've already decided. They've chosen violence.
Nigga, yes. They have chosen violence, nigga, and they ready. And if we in Missouri, they definitely practicing that don't need a permit to have a conceal and carry, nigga.
Straight up.
Yeah. I don't get it, dog. Like, why couldn't you just have a fucking, like, a circle that says not bad? Like,
because that doesn't send the message you want to send.
I get it, dog. But I'm just
they want the fucking
shock value. They want the shock
vaccine to be analogous to.
I get it.
What happened at fucking Auschwitz?
And I said the circle because it's not. It never will be. And I hate these people.
It's like fucking miles away from it too. Like, come on, man. There's nothing mandatory. Like, in terms of getting a shot, there's nothing mandatory. It's been, hey, we encourage you to do this.
Yep.
There's been propaganda to get you to do it. Fine. But shit, yeah, I don't know.
And then somebody, it's not funny, but somebody did point out that, Germany, they don't play when it comes to all that anti-Semitic shit. If she were in Germany, she'd be under arrest, awaiting her court case. She would be sitting in jail because we do things different here.
That's the fucking.
Now they learn, now they like, oh yes, killing Jewish people is bad. Killing humans and putting them in the oven is bad, nigga. Yeah, they learn.
But mocking the shit,
mocking it. That like, have we learned nothing? We haven't. Anyway, man, we can go on about this all day, but these people are fucking ridiculous. Okay, we into the sad. We into the sad. Send them all. We into the sad portion of the show, I guess. Remains of 215 children found at a former indigenous school site in Canada. Got a little clip here to play.
Authorities in Canada have uncovered the remains of 215 children, some as young as 3 years old, at the site of a former residential school for Indigenous students. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau on Friday described the discovery as heartbreaking. The children were students at the Kamloops Indian Residential School in British Columbia, which closed in 1978, according to the Tk'emlúps-Tissaquapup Nation. Chief Roseanne Casimir said in a statement that their remains were found with the help of a ground-penetrating radar specialist. In 2015, a 6-year investigation into Canada's now-defunct residential school system found that it committed cultural genocide, forcibly separating Indigenous children from their families. The report documented horrific physical abuse, rape, malnutrition, and other atrocities suffered by many of the 150,000 children who attended the schools, which were typically run by Christian churches from the 1840s to the 1990s. It found more than 4,100 children died while attending the schools. That figure does not appear to include the previously undocumented discovery of the 215 children buried under what was once Canada's largest residential school. In 2008, the Canadian government formally apologized for the residential school system. In a tweet on Friday, Trudeau called the news a painful reminder of that dark and shameful chapter of our country's history. The Tecumloops Tissaquappum Nation said it was reaching out to the home communities of the victims. They expect to have preliminary findings by mid-June.
That's fucking trash, bro.
Nigga.
Canada's supposed to be the nice people.
Yeah, but we know the truth. We know the truth. We know the truth, dog. America's little hat is just as shit. It's just as shitty as America when it comes to its indigenous people, bro.
That is ethnic cleansing.
Indeed.
And definitely anti-melanation.
Definitely anti-melanation. That's crazy, dog. 200. Hold on. Did they say this in the thing? Oh, yeah. It found that more than 4,100 children died while attending a residential school. The deaths.
It didn't say the. But in more.
Huh? Yeah. Died?
Well, I don't know if it was the residential school or if it was residential school.
While attending residential school. Attending residential school. Yeah, I guess they had a whole system. You're right. My bad.
Yeah.
This was one of the residential schools. My bad. You're right.
It seemed to be like the premier one, I think it was. But, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, the whole idea of indoctrinating and assimilating people into the culture. We had the Carlisle Indian School, I know, in America. I'm not exactly sure what it was. I want to say Pennsylvania, but I may be wrong. But that's a whole ugly... Like, and that's the shit the fucking Republicans want to do. They just want to get rid of the fucking history. They're like, nah, that shit's un-American. Let's teach shit that's, you know, hey, Star Spangled and everybody loves the flag and everything was great and
I don't want to.
We're gonna make America great again and make Canada great.
Does my little daughter need to learn about these dead niggers? They're already dead, Joe. It makes her feel bad. She comes home, she's crying. I don't want that.
We didn't do it. Now, true. Our family has the plantation has been in our family for generations, but we let all those niggers go years ago. Well, you know. We made our fortune because our family was homesteading on the land that was taken away from these dead Indians. But, you know.
Remember the Alamo. Let's move on.
Yes, indeed.
It's crazy, though. Like, I don't know, dog. Like, I know critical race theory, whatever the fuck you want to call it, dog. I hate that it has to be that. It should just be fucking American history.
I don't understand the idea of critical race theory. It is fucking history.
It's what it is.
There was a lot of racist shit that made America what it is.
Yes.
That's how it got here. That's how we got here. It's through racist shit.
Racist shit. Free labor, racist shit, indoctrination, colonization, fucking genocide of indigenous people, imprisonment of people who were not white or Anglo-Saxon. That's how we got here, bro.
This shit is written into our fucking founding document, man. It's written into the Constitution.
Oh, no. See, when they said 3/5 a man, they were just saying that black people were so superior that they had to be 3/5.
What they mean when they said Fugitive Slave Act? Where they sent fucking dogs.
Well, they shouldn't have ran away. That's against the law, Joe. Come on now, buddy. What are you talking about? They're fugitives. What are you talking about, buddy? You can't just have fugitives running rampant. Come on, sir.
I hear robbing banks and whatnot, just willy-nilly.
But then, like that's just but it's crazy, right? That's the shit they want to fucking bury, but then they want to romanticize the Wild Wild West and Wyatt Earp and Tombstone and fucking Bonnie and Clyde and all this other bullshit. They want to romanticize that shit, but they want to bury actual historical fucking facts of how they treated people of color, black people, indigenous people. But hey, let's make a fucking movie about the fucking OK Corral and all this other shit and fucking Bonnie and Clyde running around the nation robbing banks. Let's do that though, man. Just I get fucking mad. I could be at work. You watch that one movie? I'm like, no, nigga. I hate the movies.
That's fucking a la carte history.
Yes, a la carte like a motherfucker.
I think I'll take this. Oh, I don't want that. Leave that.
No.
This looks good. I'll take.
That looks delicious.
That looks delightful.
12 Years a Slave, delightful. Look
what is that? A little dose of reality. None for me, please.
No, sir.
I'm watching my calories.
I like Mandingo. They put that nigga in a pot. That's where they belong. Yeah, man. But
215 dead Indians? No, I don't want that. No, please send it back.
Hold on, you weren't there. We don't know if those children actually buried themselves under the school.
Okay, come on, please stop. Stop.
Oh man, we laughing to keep from crying because the frustration and pain is real. I know, especially for my brother who's academic, and it's just yeah. I know it's frustrating on all levels. Especially, and I'm at work now with coworkers, and like I think I told this story before though. Like, in nursing school, the topic of the Tuskegee experiment was brought up, and it was like me and one other person in the classroom that had even heard of it.
Nigga, what?
Nigga, this is a nursing class. I think we had. At that time, we had 32. We had some that had failed and dropped out. So in this class of 32, 33 people, only 31 of them had never heard the Tuskegee experiment. Or may have heard of it. I think a person said, I heard of it, but I don't know exactly what it entails. You talk about, I turn around like, what? Who are you people?
Fucking whitewash history, man. It's just, if you're not angry studying history, you're not fucking studying history.
You're not studying history, bro. I mean, my pops, he didn't say something exactly like that, but he definitely said something. History should make you uncomfortable. It ain't pretty.
I mean, part of the beauty of history is looking where the fuck we were to how we got here, and hopefully we'll see some progress. But these motherfuckers want to go back.
They want to go way back.
They want to regress.
Yeah, they want to be like, oh, we want America to be one, but we want to be the one version of it when you niggas just came into our houses and worked for us, and then you went to a different town at night because you couldn't live in our part of town.
We just fucking round you up out your community and throw you in a school and teach you English and cut your hair, and slap a tie on you, and then fuck, if you die, we'll just bury you under the school.
Like the idea of a sundown town, right? I think most of my coworkers, only other person who happened to be black and older than me, only other person that had ever heard of the idea of a sundown town. And I'm like, these are the things that need to be taught. Like you said, it need to be taught so this shit don't happen again.
We need more of us, and part of the problem is there ain't enough of us teaching. We had that show. Because, I make sure that when the shit comes up, I'll address the fucking uncomfortable subject.
Yeah.
Let you know that, like, hey, it's just not always right, man.
No.
America does some things right.
True.
America does some things right. America has done a shit ton of things wrong. Has the good outweighed the bad? It's debatable.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to think that America has always angled in the long run towards right.
Right.
In the long run.
Long run.
But in the short run, there's been a lot of fuckery. Lot of fuckery.
Yeah.
And it's got to be addressed. What the fuck is this critical? I don't understand critical race theory. That's fucking history.
Like I said.
This is the shit that went down. Because history is always told from the eyes of the victor. You have been running the fucking country. You've controlled the narrative. Nigga, you control motherfuckers' ability to read.
To read, to get married, to have families, to stay with your family, to raise your family.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, fuck, I'll sell your ass down the river and then fuck the shit out your wife and have your fucking kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's fucking history. That happened.
Yeah.
And so the story has always been told from the standpoint of the motherfuckers who control the situation. What we're doing is we're going back and we are going and doing the history that was not done in the past and uncovering the fuckery that y'all niggas whitewashed, that y'all covered up.
That's all we doing.
That's critical race theory. Is history.
That's all we doing. But you always hear the replies or the rebuttals. It ain't never one of y'all lying. This ain't true. It's just it's further division. So I'm like, it's the truth then. This is history. This is what happened. Yeah, but do we need to rehash this? Nigga, it was never told.
It's catharsis. You know what I'm saying? It's reconciliation.
I mean,
it's, you know, like fucking, it's a 12-step program. You got to fucking go out and make amends.
You got to.
Fucking Germany did it.
Germany did
in Namibia.
And they don't, but in Germany also, they don't fuck around. Ain't none of that Nazi swastika shit. And I'm sure there are white supremacists in Germany still. I'm sure of it. But nigga, you ain't about to be out and about around waving a motherfucking swastika, nigga, and walking around with the Star of David on your chest, making fun of or comparing yourself to fucking Holocaust survivors, nigga. That ain't. I know for sure that ain't about to happen in Germany because they don't fuck around when it comes to that.
It's some trash human beings walking around this planet.
Trash, nigga. And like you said, like, yeah, I'm not a teacher, but like with my kids, yeah, we had those tough talks all the time. You know, them being, you know, young black man. My daughter, I mean, she's at a liberal arts school in Pennsylvania. You know what I'm saying? We had these tough talks, man, about the history of this country, man. And like, you know, and my sons didn't have a few, I don't want to say run-ins with the law, but, you know, being fucked with by the police. And it's just like, hey, man, this is the shit that goes on here. And like we talked on the show, man, you just got to put your pride away, shut the fuck up, survive the encounter.
Yeah.
Me and your mama will take care of it after that. So, yeah, it's all fucked. Yeah, I don't say, like you said, it ain't all fucked up, but it is fucked up. There we go.
Yeah. We on the come up now. Straight up. Stay rising. Check. You're cordially invited. Walk a mile in my shoes. Before you do, let me help you shine some light on your view. You see my grind never ceases. It's incessant. I'm in session trying to ensure my ends present. Mortgage don't stop. Chase when they check, so I chase the check. Keep my head and my neck above water. I do it for my daughters. Do it as a husband. Do it as a father. Bills pile up. Try to avoid trouble. Toil and struggle, always working a double. The meaning never show it, nope. Dry growing, alive knowing it's by design. I've been chosen, I've been focused, I've been plagued like with locusts. I play Moses finding a way to part oceans, the Red Sea. Lift my head and I sing. You can't deny me, I'm still rising. Yeah, I'm on the come up, stay one up. They run up, throw a monkey wrench in the game, trying to gum up the works. Boss man be a jerk, coming for my pension, healthcare and perks. Know my worth, I don't take no shorts. Nose to the grindstone till I can't go forth. First things first, I don't play those games. If worst come to worst, I won't say no names. First in the office and go off, kid. Resume right, so I fill new offers. Reputation, know it speak for itself. Without hesitation, I'ma do for death. Phoenix from the ashes, moves me drastic. Down for right now, bounce back, fantastic. Onward, upward to the light, man. You can't hold a good man down. I'm rising. If I fall 7 times, then I get up 8. Birds get no worm if they get up late. My main concern is the dinner plate. Work up the nerve just to innovate, demonstrate the faith of Job. Sit back and wait while I take the globe. I concentrate like the quote. Keep climbing though the road be rough. You don't have to worry cause I know my stuff. Right. They plot and scheme but it's not enough. Think you got me? Then call my bluff. Born to win, let the games begin.
Break bread with your brothers whenever possible.